Hello, hello, this is Tom Sapp. We're going to talk about how to build a paper light filter. And what that actually means when you say that is you're making what's called a cookie. And when you say light filter, a filter is something that you simply put over a light source or in front of a camera. So this is a piece of paper, or it could be wood, it could be paper, it could be metal, it could be basically any material that can block light that's opaque or anything that you can cut out. But what we're going to talk about today is how to make one out of paper. So what I've done is simply taken some scissors, taken a piece of paper from my computer, from my printer, cut a couple squiggly lines out. I'm not actually going for a specific pattern or like for instance, a lot of times when you would use this is if you want to duplicate lines on the background coming from a window, you can simply cut out a tic-tac-toe board, hold it in front of the light, and that way it looks like an actual window being shining light through onto the background. That works really well when you're doing portraits of people or in various different commercial settings. But just for kicks and giggles here, I took this and cut a couple of squiggly lines out. And if you direct your attention to the background right here, to the soft box on the front, I've got a light set up where I'm going to put this in front of the light, okay? And then that way it'll show you the closer to the light it is, the more diffused the lines are. Okay, and the stronger the light is, it shines through, so obviously the more diffused the actual transition line between the highlight going through and the actual opaque part where the light cannot get through. So you'll be able to see that back here. The farther away you hold it, the closer to the subject. At that point, the pattern becomes a little bit more dramatic and more defined. So direct your attention right back here. See, this is very close to the light, and as we move it away, it almost looks like it's coming into focus because the lines are becoming so sharp. If we get very close to the subject that we're shining light on here, you can see that you can very, very distinctly see the pattern that I've cut out. Okay, now if this were like windows or something and you were doing a small still life, you could cut a window pattern out, and for a still life it would work very, very well. But basically that's making a paper filter for your light or for your camera. If you want to shoot through it, you can actually vignette the camera that way. Or for the light, it would be called a cookie, and you can look cookies up online, commercial cookies, commercial photography cookies, things like this will bring up various different patterns that you can use. But most of them, what you're going to find, are going to be like just basically squiggly lines or something to create more of a dappled effect into the background in a studio situation. So thank you very much. This is Tom Sapp, Tom Sapp Photography, tomsapp.com if you want to check me out. And this is how to make cookies and or how to make filters for lights. Thank you very much.